Hello, students. There is another problem solved by energy method, particularly virtual work method of analysis and the force method. So analyze the beam shown by the force method using the virtual work method of analysis. Also construct the shear force and bending moment diagrams and sketch the elastic curve. So first, let's remove support B to make it determinate as shown. This is the primary structures. So having the beam becomes be, being the beam as determinate beam, then we can compute the reaction here equal to this is the expected elastic curve and call that delta B. That's the objective. So zero reaction horizontally 2935 over 18. You can verify that. Then this is 1475 over 18 for this determinate beam. Then, since the method is by virtual work, let's have our sectioning here as X. Then here, let's proceed to this. X, X, then X. So, we are now ready to compute delta B. So, this is for the unit load, unit less load. So, we apply upward unit load at B. Then reaction at A and at B would be downward 4 over 9 and 5 over 9. So this 4 over 9, of course, you can compute that by summing up moment about C. Then this 5 over 9 moment about A. Then we have same sectioning. So remember that for virtual work method, EI deflection is integral of Mamma Mia. So EI delta B equals integral from 0 to 8 for this first section of 2935 over 18 times x minus 25 times x over 2 or minus 12.5 x squared. Then for this beam here, the moment is negative 4 over 9x. Then dx. So 0 to 8, 2935 over 18x minus 12.5 x squared times quantity negative 4 over 9 times x dx. For the next section, we have integral from 0 to 3 of 1475 over 18x. Then small m is negative 5 over 9 times x. So 0 to 3. So 1475 over 18x, then negative 5 over 9x dx. Then for the next section here, we have integral from 0 to 5 of 1475 over 18 times 3 plus x minus 45 times x. Then for small m, negative 5 over 9, then quantity 3 plus x dx. So 0 to 5, 1475 over 18 times quantity 3 plus x minus 45x, then negative 5 over 9 times x times 3 plus x dx. And finally, for the last section here, integral from 0 to 2 of quantity 1475 over 18 times 8 plus x minus 45 times 5 plus x Then for the small m, positive 1 times x, or simply x, then minus 5 over 9 quantity 8 plus x. So 0 to 2 of 1 for 75 over 18, 8 plus x means 45, 5 plus x. Then for this beam here, small m, 1x, or simply x, then minus 5 over 9 times quantity 8 plus x. So the value of the integral here is negative 6679.177. Second integral, negative 735 over 18 here. Negative 5380.658, and here negative 3729.053. So combining delta B is equal to negative 16198.61 over EI. Now for the virtual work method, there are two situations here. So supposedly we apply 1 kilonewtons. Then for the second section, 1 unitless load. So this is the same section, same reaction. Then for the virtual work equivalent, same section. In the solution, you may call this directly RB, but because I present the usual or the proper way of computing the deflection due to this unit load here, then we'll just follow this. So that's FBB. The meaning of FBB, this is for force coefficient for RB. The first letter here, which is B, is the unit or the deflection at B due to this unit load. First, interpret it as 1 kilonewton. Then in the second part, unitless, no unit. And the second B here is so this is the unit displacement or displacement at B due to the unit load at B. That's the meaning of FBB. Again, displacement at B due to the unit load applied at B. And by virtual work, EI del FBB is equal to. So take note that we imagine that this load here is 1 kilonewton and these are in kilonewtons also. Then in small m, this will be no units anymore. Integral from 0 to 8 of negative 4 over 9 times x. That's for big M. Then for small m, same integral of 4 over 9 times negative 4 over 9 times x dx. 0 to 8. So negative 4 over 9x, then negative 4 over 9x dx. So again, this is due to actual load supposedly, which is 1 kilonewton, and this is for the unitless load, which is 1 unitless. And this we have the same moment at this section. In this section, we have negative 5 over 9 times x, then negative 5 over 9 times x dx, 0 to 3. For the Next section, we have negative 5 over 9 times quantity 3 plus x, limit 0 to 5. Then for the unitless load, same negative 5 over 9 times 3 plus x. Then for the last section, we have integral from 0 to 2. So we have 1 times x, or simply x, then minus 5 over 9 times 8 plus x. Then for the unitless load, it's the same. It's like squaring everything. So the value of this integral is 8192 over 243. This integral is 25 over 9. This integral is 12125 over 243, and this integral is 7008 over 243. So solving for FBB and compare it with your solution by area moment method, we get FBB equals 3200 over 27 EI. Then now that we have found FBB, we magnify this by multiplying, because that's a force coefficient due to RB. So FBB times RB, then which is, it will deflect upward, plus delta B, which we got negative 16198.61 over EI, then the result should be 0. So equated to 0, because support B is no settlement. So that's why you equate it to 0. So FBB RB plus delta B equals 0. So 3200 over 27 EI times RB plus negative 16198.61 over EI equals 0. Cancel out EI, then RB equals 1698.61 divided by quantity 3200 over 27, and that is equal to 136.676 kilonewtons, which is the same as the answer using area moment theorems. Then we can compute RA by statics, RC by statics. So imagine this is R sub A, this is the original beam, which is indeterminate to the first degree. Summation moment about C equals 0, so RA times 18 plus RB, which is 136.676 times 8, then equals 25 times 8 times 14 plus 45 times 3. So RA times 18 plus RB, 136.676 times 8, then equals quantity 25 times 8 times 14, then plus 45 times 3. So RA can now be found, and it is equal to 102.311 kilonewtons, just like in your solution. Then summation moment about A equals 0. So R sub C assume upward times 18 plus R sub B, which is 136.676 times 10, then equals 25 times 8 times 4, then plus 45 times 15. So R sub C is equal to 6.013 kilonewtons. Then you can check summation versus Y. You do that by your own. Then if you want to compute the moment at B, which will be very, verified later by sketching the shear and moment diagrams. Then considering BC, let's assume moment at B to be positive, but by experience it is negative. So for positive, it is clockwise. Considering BC, so this is 6.013, 136.676, and that's the positive sense of MB. So considering BC, again, summation moment about B equals 0, so MB plus 45 times 5, then equals 6.013 times 8. MB plus 45 times 5 equals 6.013 times 8. So MB is negative 176.896 kilonewtons meter. So I'll copy this on the next slide for the shear and moment diagram construction. So let's now have the reactions, then apply it as shown in this figure. Then project downward. We have the shear diagram in kilonewtons, moment diagram in kilonewton meter. So for shear, first go up 102.311, then minus 25 times 18, 102.311 minus 25 times 8 rather, straight line. We have negative 97.678 between these 2 points, constant shear. Then plus 136.676, 38.987, constant shear, minus 45, negative 6.013, then constant, then it closes. So this distance is supposedly by similar triangles, but the best way is shear 102.311 divided by 25, and that is equal to 4.09924 meters. So this distance is either 97.689 over 25 or 8 meters minus 4.0924, so 3.9076 meters. Then we can now compute this area. 1/2 of 4.0924 times 102.311, 209.349. 1/2 of 3.9076 times negative 97.689, negative 190.865. Negative 97.689 times 2, rectangle, negative 195.378, 38.987 times 5, 194.935, negative 6.013 times 3, negative 18.039. Then we are now ready to construct the moment diagram. So just project that. So this is positive decreasing maximum here. Then it begins with 0 moment at A. Then it is equal to 209.349 here. Then negative increasing, going down. Then 209.349 plus negative 190.865 is 18.484. Then minus 195.378, straight line here. Negative 176.894. Take note, MB is negative 176.896. So practically they are equal. Then we have positive 194.935 straight line. So negative 176.894 plus 194.935, you'll get there 18.041. Then finally 18.041 plus negative 18.039, so almost zero going down. So that's it. Then for the elastic curve, let's project these points of concavity, points of inflection rather, where concavity changes direction, these 2 points as shown. So for positive moment here, the elastic curve is concave up, positive moment concave up to here. Then for this portion up to here, we have concave up, then concave down through the support there, like that. Then in this last part, concave up, positive moment. So that's it for this video and sample problem. I hope that you were able to follow the explanations and the solutions.